Jessii Vee, and if you have not seen my previous video, you wouldn't have seen that I have a new backdrop behind me. These are the talking and singing flowers from Alice in Wonderland. I absolutely love them. They fascinated me but also scared me as a kid, but I think that's awesome. So I was so excited to find a backdrop like this. If you guys would like to enter to win it, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, so my Jessii Vee channel, turn on your notification bell, and then head over to my Instagram page. It is also Jessii Vee. Give it a follow and DM me your favorite flower emoji. And that's all you have to do to be entered to win, and I'll be announcing the winner in a few weeks. Okay guys, so as you can tell by the title of today's video, we are continuing this series on the back rooms. In my very first video that I posted last week, I did a general overview of what the back rooms are, and because it's so complicated and intricate, I am not doing that again in the beginning of today's video. So if you want to catch up and watch that one first to find out what the back rooms really are, definitely go and watch that and then come back here, because today I'm going to be talking about some of the most popular back rooms creatures. Now before I jump right into this, I just want to give you a reminder that I am a back rooms beginner. I've only just started looking into this, just started researching this, so if I say anything that seems inaccurate, please comment down below and just correct me nicely, because I am still learning with you guys. I am trying my best here. This is a very detailed world, and I really want to continue this series and do a whole bunch of videos in all the different backrooms levels, because they are even more fascinating than the creatures in my opinion. So give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do that. Okay, so let's start off with our first creatures, and they are called smilers. Smilers are hostile entities recognizable by their signature glowing reflective eyes and gleaming sharp teeth. These entities only appear in dark corners or doorways where the rest of their form is not visible. Now, sightings of these creatures are the most common in the back rooms, and people have said that they don't have bodies, they only have their really creepy glowing face, because the shadow itself acts as their body. Although it is rumored by other people that they have non-human alien-like bodies, arms and legs that are bent in unnatural ways, but we just can't see them because they're always shrouded in the darkness. The first known image that was taken of a smiler was back in 2009, which is the image that you're looking at right now. And apparently smilers are attracted to light and will chase after anything even remotely bright. They will literally lunge at any light source that they see. So it is said that you should never turn on a flashlight in front of a smiler or they will lunge at you. Smilers are typically passive creatures, but sudden noises or motion from panicking or retreating will make them highly aggressive. So no flashlights, no lights at all. And if you happen to see one, don't panic and start flailing your arms and running away. You gotta be slow about it. You gotta keep your cool. There is advice on how you can escape one. It is said that if you come across one, you need to stare it down while you retreat. And you need to make sure that you do not blink in the process, because if you close your eyes, look away, blink, that is when they come for you. And then similarly, there are creatures called frowners. Frowners are typically docile entities that are similar to smilers. They are recognizable for their signature reflective eyes and gleaming teeth and appear to be between 6 to 10 feet tall. They are speculated to have these long, sharp horns extruding from their head, along with long claws that are shrouded in the dark. And they appear in dark corners, dark doorways. So just like smilers, you can't see entirely what they actually look like because you only see their glowing face. But these ones are frowning. And the first known image of a frowner was taken in 2010, which is this image that you're looking at right here. And if frowners are provoked or seen as a threat, they too will turn aggressive and exit their docile state. And it is unknown whether a frowner can re-enter their docile state after they have exited it. So caution is definitely advised while you're near them, because once they become crazy and go after you, they're gonna stay that way. Now what's interesting is that frowners do not like smilers, and they're incredibly hostile towards them. They also possess a unique ability to convert smilers into them by gouging out their eyes with their claws. And you'll know that you're looking at a converted smiler because it will be constantly glitching. So they like recruit smilers and turn them into frowners, which is interesting. Then we have creatures called partygoers. The partygoers are tall creatures with rough and leathery skin, typically tinted a dull yellow. They have no other functional features with the exception of a cartoonish smile drawn onto their face with a substance resembling human blood, and their heads almost look like a paper bag as well. Now these party partygoers are said to be highly intelligent and are sometimes spotted operating complex machinery and traversing the back rooms looking for prey. What's creepy is that most of these creatures do not venture alone. They often tend to hunt in groups, so if you see one, there's most likely a lot behind them. They hide in the shadows of their habitat levels and wait for prey to pass. And I think the scariest part of this whole thing is that when they spot you, they begin singing nursery rhymes to draw you in. So they'll start singing songs that you used to hear as a kid as sort of like this nostalgic factor that piques your attention and makes you want to follow the song. And the song they're singing has this supernatural property that tires and numbs their prey so that they can sprint towards them to attack. The victim is then transformed into a partygoer themselves, and they lose all human memory. So they attack their victims and they turn into partygoers, which is really creepy. Partygoers are capable of building cover, so if you're ever walking through the back rooms and you see stacked furniture items like stacked couches, stacked chairs, they are most likely hiding behind those things. Partygoers also leave bottles of almond water around their ambush zones as bait, hoping their prey bends over to get it and does not notice them at first. Now, there is a backrooms level called Level Fun, and Level Fun is considered the main habitat for the partygoers, but there's not much to be known about this level just yet. Most to all information regarding Level Fun has been edited or destroyed by partygoers to make it appear as safe, thereby luring prey into the level. The real entrances are likely hidden as a trap for unlucky wanderers. Now, Level Fun looks so creepy and I would love to learn more about it, hence why I want to make a bunch of videos on the different backrooms level, because this level looks so nostalgic. Like, it looks like a birthday party that you would have went to as a kid, and it has that like unsettling, eerie vibe to it. There's something so creepy about an empty, dim party room. So yeah, I want to do videos on each level because they just keep getting weirder and weirder. It reminds me of like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory or something. You know how each room of his there was something different? That's like the levels of the back rooms, except make it way scarier. Then we have facelings. Facelings are a general term for faceless people that roam the back rooms. There are multiple types, each with varying levels of hostility, and they are one of the most populous entities in the back rooms and likely one of the first entities that you might encounter. So there's different ones. There are adult facelings, and these have the appearance of a standard adult, except they obviously have no facial features. They can appear as male, female, whatever, and they either wear very formal clothing or they adapt their clothing depending on which level they're on. And then there's the child facelings, and these ones are very mischievous and hostile, and they often appear in groups of 2 or 3. Imagine stumbling across a group of little kids with no faces in the back rooms, and they love to torment and they attempt to kill any backrooms wanderer that they find. What's interesting is that child facelings are most oftenly female, and they're always holding these small sharp items in their hands. These could be small pieces of sharp metal, knives, whatever really. But what's interesting is that if they are being hostile towards you, apparently if you comfort them by touch, they will fall asleep and get distracted so you can get away. So if you go up to them and you're like, there, and you like pat their back, they're just gonna fall asleep. Then we have the old man facelings. These facelings apparently walk around with a cane. They have wrinkles, but still no facial features. They are very slow and apparently very harmless, which is good. But if you ever stumble across one in the back rooms, they will attempt to check you out, as it says. So they will come up to you and touch your face and your body. They're trying to figure out who you are because they can't see. And apparently if you don't want them to do that, all you have to do is quickly walk away. They're way too slow to follow you. And then lastly, we have skin stealers. Skin stealers are large humanoid entities that can wear the skin of their victims as a disguise. They eat human flesh when in a hunger state and otherwise roam if they do not need to eat. Apparently their outer layer of skin is covered in microscopic bumps similar to an octopus, and these stick to the skin that was torn off humans, and they push and pull to make the skin fit on them until this skin stealer looks identical to a human. These bumps apparently also pump blood and nutrients into the skin to make it look warm and alive and to make sure that it doesn't decompose. And after a period of about 24 hours, the skin will be digested through the surface of the skin stealer, and then he'll enter a docile state and then get hungry and have to go and find another human. Now, a skin stealer can speak, but it can't understand our language. It just repeats what it hears by real humans. It sort of just mimics them, and that's how it lures in the prey, but it can't like actively communicate. And apparently the blood of a skin stealer is completely translucent. So a good way to identify a skin stealer from a normal human is by their blood. There's a quote that says, "Blood runs red, they're not dead. Blood runs clear, get out of here." So yeah, those are some of the most popular creatures that I wanted to talk about today, but there are hundreds of creatures in the backrooms. So like I said, I can do so many videos on this stuff. So if you want more backrooms videos, give this video a thumbs up and let me know, and tell me what levels you want me to cover. Should I go in order from 0 all the way to, oh my gosh, there's like hundreds of them. Let me know what you want me to do, and yeah, don't forget, if you would like to win this new backdrop behind me, head over to my Instagram, give me a follow, and send me your favorite flower emoji. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time. Bye!